Is this the Tesla phone? Is the company behind the Model S and Model 3 going to release a cutting-edge, super sleek and modern smartphone that is here to take down the iPhone and top-tier Android flagships? Well, if you're into Tesla in any degree, there's a chance you've seen a video or two about this pop up. It's the Tesla phone. It's the Model Pi, this ultra futuristic looking smartphone that's supposedly made by Tesla that is going to revolutionize everything. But is Tesla actually going to make a smartphone, or is this just a rumor for the sake of hype? Let's crack the code on these rumors and talk all about the Tesla phone, what it will have, what it won't have, and if it's actually going to become reality or not. For the past few months, I've seen multiple mentions of this phone on Twitter and tons of video popping up in my recommendations on YouTube that Tesla is making this phone and that it is going to change everything. And what's so funny about this claim is that it directly contradicts what Elon Musk himself has said about phones time and time again, specifically that he thinks smartphones and watches are sort of past technologies and newer technologies like Neuralink are definitely the future and where Tesla is going to focus its attention. Elon has said himself that the company is not making a phone or a smartwatch for that matter, but if that is the case, why does this rumor about Tesla making a phone still persist? All of these articles about the Tesla phone seem to sort of say the same thing, that it's been widely rumored to be in the works for years now, and it's going to launch either in 2021 or 2022, and I cannot, for the life of me, after doing a lot of digging, seem to track down the origins of these rumors. On one hand, it does sort of make sense. Tesla has got the technical chops to make this happen. They've got some of the smartest minds in the world working under a couple of roofs, and they can definitely make this happen. But in the race to electrify vehicles and sort of change the electric car market and really the traditional car market forever, why would Tesla waste the time, energy, and resources on building a smartphone and trying to compete with Apple and major Android OEMs? Well, some of these rumors suggest that the Tesla phone, codenamed or going to actually be called the Model Pi, would harness the power of the Tesla and Elon Musk ecosystem to give this phone some unique advantages that do not exist on other smartphones currently available. The first being Starlink connectivity, that in theory could be a really cool thing that would give your phone a really good data connection basically anywhere in the world thanks to the power of Starlink. Now, Starlink is currently being used for residential internet access, and the response has actually been quite good. For anyone who's had it, people really seem to like it. And I guess the theory is that Tesla could use the existing network to work not just for home internet, but also with mobile phones, and somehow shrink the satellite technology down into a small form factor that would fit inside a phone. It makes sense and actually isn't that far off from reality, because we had heard rumors, in fact, that the iPhone 13 series was going to have sort of a similar satellite connectivity feature built in. But while that seemed like it was much more intended for emergency calls and texts only, this would, in theory, be used for everyday web browsing and surfing the web and checking social media and making phone calls and stuff like that. Maybe this would be in addition to a cell network like AT&T or Verizon, or in place of one of those traditional networks. I'm not sure exactly how this would work, but I guess it's not that far off from actually being a thing, but doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Another odd rumor about this phone that has been making the rounds is that it would have built-in solar charging capabilities. So you could put your phone down, I guess face down, and then wirelessly charge on the back with solar technology from the power of the sun. Though I'm not sure how practical that would be either. Would your phone really charge that fast? Also, would it have to be outside in the sun, sort of sitting face down for it to charge? Or is the idea that you could be outside using your phone like normal and the phone would be recharging thanks to the power of the sun? Obviously, we've seen lots of rumors that Tesla is experimenting with solar technology and a solar roof on the car and stuff like that. And it's been floated, and I don't know how practical this would be on a smartphone. We've seen it on cases and stuff like that for other phones, and I'm not sure if this, again, really makes that much sense. The Tesla phone is also rumored to have special access to, of course, control your Tesla, but what kind of controls it would have not really been disclosed. Tesla has already got a really good app on both iOS and Android, so I'm not sure what special component could exist in the Tesla phone that would make it different from the app on iOS and Android. Maybe it would like replace the physical key card. There's some sort of secure chip built inside that would act like a physical key. Maybe there would be some sort of special mobile feature that you could only use if you had the Tesla phone. It would give you special access to use something on your Tesla. Again, I'm not sure what special thing the Tesla phone could do that other apps don't already do that exist, but maybe there's some kind of special angle here that would give you a special use case with your car as long as you had the Tesla-made phone too. There are also some other rumored features here like built-in crypto mining and support for a Neuralink network, but in the end, the Tesla phone, to me, just makes zero sense. The phone would obviously have to run Android unless Tesla is going to build their own UI, and then if we're there, then what's the point of making a skinned version of an Android phone that really doesn't do anything special? I'm not sure if it's worth Tesla's time, energy, resources, money. I'm just not sure what the Tesla phone could be. I do think, though, what's cool and what a lot of people appreciate is that Tesla isn't afraid to shake things up and revolutionize the market. They've done a lot with the electric vehicle market. They're changing things with solar. They're obviously doing a lot of stuff with Starlink. Tesla obviously has not been afraid to come into an industry, enter it, and sort of shake things up a bit. And Elon Musk himself has been notorious for some outspoken comments and really getting things done. And on one hand, I understand the appeal of a Tesla phone, that it is so different from the Android phones and the iPhones and basically the slabs of glass we've been carrying in our pockets for years. It'd be nice if Tesla was to introduce something different that worked differently and looked differently and gave you some unique functionality that maybe didn't rely on the AT&T and the Verizons. Tesla would have their own built-in infrastructure, and you could have Starlink connectivity, you'd have some cool features, and it would just be a different phone. Maybe there are ways to sort of parcel out that technology to make it more useful besides Tesla actually making a phone, because again, I don't know if the ROI is there for the research and development, and maybe if they didn't do marketing, but what's the point of Tesla really making a phone? I don't understand that. If you guys have comments or feedback or what you'd like to see in a Tesla phone, let me know down below. But I do think maybe Starlink would be a cool way for Tesla to sort of dip their toes into the smartphone world, so to speak. Maybe that could rely on bringing us better data connections around the world or making voice calls. That would be a really cool thing. And again, what we've seen from Starlink is really promising and it would be cool, but there are complications that we'd have to keep in mind. Obviously, again, you'd have to somehow miniaturize the technology from the satellite dish that we have into the phone. And then also, wouldn't that put a lot more strain on the Starlink network? Because there's a difference between a couple of home users versus, hundreds of thousands of people with, or I guess, I don't know, tens of thousands, however many people have these Tesla phones with Starlink connectivity. That would be something to keep in mind as well. Also, making a smartphone just sort of seems like a headache. Again, I'm not sure what software Tesla would do. They'd have to either, I guess, make their own custom software, which they could do. They've got some really great software engineers there. I'm sure they could do it, but that's a sort of a time sink. And then the other option, obviously, is just doing a skin of Android or sort of building off of Android. But again, like I just mentioned, what would really make it useful or unique? Then there's having to support it and distribution. And again, I don't know where these rumors came from of a Tesla phone. I'm not sure what the meaning behind these videos and articles are, but definitely interesting to see this pop up more and more and more, but it just does not make any logical sense to me. It's very interesting to consider, and I'd seen all these videos pop up, and I don't really know what the story is behind those and these articles and stuff like that, but it did get me thinking about the Tesla phone, and I'm curious, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Tesla could make a phone? Do you think there's a market here for Tesla to enter and really revolutionize things? Or is there another area that you think Tesla could better use their money and R&D and expertise to benefit another sector or industry? Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the Tesla phone. And also, what phone do you currently have? Are you Team iPhone or Team Android? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I will see you all in the next one.